Good morning, students. Today we'll be studying finite and non-finite verb for class 9. So now let's begin. So there are mainly two types of verbs in English: finite and non-finite. So these finite, first of all, finite verbs, they change their forms when there is a change in the number or person of the subject, and these finite verbs have different forms in different tenses also. When we look at the examples given in all these sentences, the work as a verb is changing its form because we are changing the tense. The first one is present simple, she works, and then if we change the person from she to they, then s is gone with the third person singular. Now they work. And when we change the tense, it changed from work to worked, and when we change it to future, now it changed from work to will be working. So this way, when we are changing the tense or the person, now the verb is changing its form. So these verb is finite in these sentences, and that verb is work. So now non-finite verbs. These non-finite verbs do not change their form when the number or the person of the subject changes. In other words, we can also say that non-finite verbs exist being independent of tenses, number or persons. When we look at these three examples given, we have changed the tense from present to past and past to future, but to past has not changed. That means to pass is a non-finite verb in these tenses. So now further to non-finite verbs. Actually there are three types of non-finite verbs: infinitive, gerund and participle. How do we make infinitive? We put to before the base form of the verb, like in the example number 1, to travel. And gerund, we use ing to the base form of the verb, like travel becomes traveling, and in gerund the verb functions as a noun. Now participle, we are adding either ing or ed or en. So in this one we will be particularly studying this participle, one of the three types of non-finite verb. So this participle is a verbal adjective, and it is a form of a verb that may function as an adjective or noun, and it is formed by adding either ing, like interest become interesting, or fry become, and adding ed, fry become fried, or en, like break become broken. So we are adding either ing, ed or en to the base form of the verb. So now in English we have three types of participles: present, past and perfect participle. So in these three, like when we look at the example, in present participle we are adding ing from go to going. Past participle, we have taken the third form of the verb, and in perfect participle we have added having plus the third form of the